God hates you. That's why you don't succeed. That's why things don't work out for you, because God hates you. I don't know how best to say it, but God hates you. That's why you don't succeed. That's why you never succeed. That's why things don't go your way. That's why other people progress. Other people, once they do anything, it works out for them. Once they try something for the first time, something they have never done, once they try it for the first time, it clicks for them. They get paid. But no matter how much you try, no matter how much effort you put in, it doesn't work out for you. Nothing works out for you. And I'm here to tell you that God hates you. So hello friends and well-wishers, and welcome to another episode. And I'm here to remind some people that God hates them. God hates them. I just came back from work and I felt like I needed to do this quick one. I needed to say this. God hates you. God looks into all of our hearts. God sees all of our doing. Some of the things you do in private, some of the things you do, hoping that nobody sees you. And therefore, you can just go at somebody's back and talk shit. You can just do whatever nonsense you want. Somebody can employ you to work for them. And then you can go and mess up their company because the person is not around. I'm here to tell you that God sees you. God has looked into your soul, looked into your heart, and see that you are an evil person. Even though people within you, some of your friends or some of your relatives, they may not be able to see it, but God sees it. And because of that, you do anything, no matter how much you put in, no matter how much effort you put in, it doesn't work out for you because God hates you. How are you trying to make humanity better? And before I even start, very soon I'll be celebrating my, it's over 1 year since I started making content. So I decided that I'm going to be celebrating it. So I was supposed to have some Christmas decoration. Christmas is around the corner. I was supposed to have a Christmas tree here. Or maybe I'm going to put it here. Or maybe I can even get to, because I can. I'm Obata of Enugu State, professional and certified life coach, a professor. I don't know if I've said it on this quick one before, but I'm a professor now. And you must address me as a professor. You must address me moving forward, you must address me as a professor. Because you can't tell me that I went to school for 4 years, wasted 4 years of my life in uni, plus 1 year extra year. I paid school fees for 5 years. And then at the end of the day, at the end of the uni, what am I doing with it? I'm a super professor. If gay that never saw the four walls of a uni is a prof, then me, how about me that went to uni, came out, graduated, I attacked the matrix because God likes me, because God has seen that I have a beautiful soul, I am a great person, I do something great for the world. Even some of my ex that when they run into trouble, when they run into lack of motivation, they call me. God has seen that even though my exes, even though they were the ones that offended me, even though they were the ones that were trying to ruin my soul, to corrupt my being, even though all of that, I understood that God died on the cross for our sin. I understood all of that, and I was still able to help them in however way I can. God has looked into my soul and have seen that I'm a great person, and because of that, God loves me, and things works out for me. I'm a professional and a certified life coach, biochemistry graduate. We were about 200 people that went for biochemistry, and I was one of the 40 or 30 people that graduated, second class lower. I'm a super professor, and kudos to me for that. So henceforth, moving forward, I have numerous names. Obata of Enugu State, professor now, super prof, Mr. ETK, Mr. Onowu. You remember Mr. Onowu, Mr. Etol, Mr. Smarty Pants. I am Mr. All of that, Mr. Done It All, Mr. Diamond Collection. Very soon, I'm going to become Mr. Bag of Money. I haven't become Mr. Bag of Money yet. Very soon, I'm going to become Mr. Bag of Money. I'm Mr. All of It. You understand? Because God loves me and God hates you. So why does God hate you? So as I was saying, I'm going to get my Christmas tree here, and I'm going to drop my Christmas tree here, and then I'm going to get a humidifier. I noticed that, the cause of my eye problem is because I press phone too much, I use my devices too much, and therefore, whenever I'm using it, it's like the blue rays are entering my eyes, and it's affecting my eyes, that I'm always on constant eye drop, that I've said to myself that I'll never use eye drop again. Moving forward, I'll now get a humidifier. So looking back on how I started, when I started, if you have been watching my shows, if you have been constant watching my face, watching Obata of Enugu State, watching my quick ones, you notice that when I started, I was just sitting on the bed recording my quick one. Then I graduated small, and then I have all of this. I have all of this set up. I have all of it. Thanks be to God, and thanks be to me. God super likes me. God has looked into my soul. God has seen that this person is a great person. This person has potential. This person can work so hard. Believe enough in their grind. You remember, if you believe enough in your grind. As you can see on my hand, keep believing. As you can see, keep believing. If you work hard and if you believe in your grind. When I started making shoes, I'm going to say this. Some of my family members, they never believed that. They were like, what am I even doing? What am I wasting my time? When I was making shows, when I started making content, they never believed in me. If they can never see the vision, they will never understand. If somebody who can never see the vision, if somebody cannot look into your eyes, look into your soul, and be able to tell that what this person is doing, it's going to pay the person in the next 5 years, it's going to pay the person in the next 20 years. If they can never see the vision, they will never understand. Even though some people doubted me, some people never believed that I can amount to anything. And then I'm better than last year. I'm better than how I was. And I'm doing better than most people. Most people who were, when we were in school, they were pressing phone, they were seeing some dollars and all of that. And all of a sudden, their clients died, their clients stopped paying them money. And then they are now on eternal damnation. Eternal damnation. They can't amount to anything. They keep begging for money. They keep begging for sub. Their life have ruined. When they were seeing money, when their clients, their fake clients, all these scammers, when their clients was paying them money, they were balling, they were changing latest, they were buying the latest iPhone, they were on Tinder, they were Mr. and Mrs. Tinder, they were on Tinder, they were changing women, they were doing all of those fucking fuck all. And God saw through them. God looked beyond their skin, looked into their soul, and saw that these people are evil people. They can't amount to anything. The small money that God gave to them, you were able to scam somebody, you were able to do one or two things, and then you made some dollars. The small money that God gave you to use and test you, what did you do with the money? Where is your store? Where is your business? Who are you employing? You know, it's crazy how there are some people who they do evil things, they make money, but then the money that they make, they are using it to help some other people. They are using it to open a company. They are using it to do something, processing plants or whatever. They are using it to help some people. And then because they are using it to pay other people's salary, God may decide that, you know, I love this worker that this person employed. This worker is a great person. And then I don't want to punish his oga that is doing fraud and making money, because I love this person. And because of that, God will leave you. You understand? Because of that, God will leave you. You are Mr. Evil. But the evil you are doing that gave you money, you use the money and do something good. And the something good that you did, you have one of your worker that God loves. And God does not want the person that he loves to lose his job. And because of that, you keep succeeding. Then the people who were seeing $500 gift card and all of that, who are seeing money, they never use the money to do anything. The small change that God used to test their soul, to test their life, they never used it to do anything better for themselves. And then they lost all of it because they were on Tinder, scrolling, wasting time and doing fucking fuck all. They were changing women. And then they thought they were balling. They thought they were having a great life. Then when they see me, when they see some of us that were hustling, that was doing blog, that was trying to build our blogging page, that was trying to do content just like I'm doing now, and I've been doing before. They see all these things and then they don't see us like anything. They see us like all these, like we are crazy people and we don't even know what we are doing with our life because we are not pressing phone. And then they are pressing phones and all of that. Now they look back and see that at a time like this, they were seeing money. They could have used the money they were seeing to do something better for themselves, but they never did. And now they are suffering because the client that was paying them, well, maybe the client have died, or maybe whatever they were using to hold the client has vanished, and the client has come back to their right senses and is never giving them any single naira, any single dollar, and then they are suffering and they are regretting their life. God hates you. That's why you never amount to anything. What are you doing for yourself? Who are you employing? The money that you are seeing, what are you doing with it? Some people are so filled with evil. Some people have evil in them, and that's why they will never ever have peace. I was saying this on one of my posts, and I was saying that you can never have peace. You can never have a mind as calm as an ocean. You can never be praying for a mind as calm as an ocean. You know, these days, people commit atrocities. People do a lot of sin, and then they come and pray that they need peace of mind. That's what everybody is posting on their status now. I don't know the type of people, the type of friends you hang around. Everybody now is posting about peace of mind. Everybody is looking for peace of mind. Oh, you are looking for peace of mind, but you have 5 people in your contact that you are owing. You have been owing them for like 2 months now, and you have sworn, you have taken an oath that you will never pay them their money, and you are praying for peace of mind. How do you intend? How do some people even think and they believe that God is going to give them peace of mind? You are hoping for peace of mind. You want the universe. The universe is absolutely and utterly giving. It will give you anything you want. It will return whatever energy you push to the universe. That's how the universe works. I don't know if you have noticed. The universe is absolutely and utterly giving. It will give you whatever you drop in. Garbage in, garbage out. It's just like you drop $5 into the universe. You gave the universe $5 and you worked hard and you believed in your grind. The universe will return it. And then maybe return it with extra. You are an evil person. And then you are praying for peace of mind. How do you intend? How do you even reason that you are going to be an evil person? You are going to commit atrocities. You are going to things. You are going to dirty other people's soul. You are going to change other people's trajectory. You are going to redirect other people's trajectory. People that were supposed to live a great life. People that were supposed to live a happy life. They use because they gave you money or they rendered service to you and you never paid them their money. Now you have spoiled their mood. You have spoiled their mood. You have annoyed. You have caused problems somewhere else. And then you believe that the universe is going to reward you for causing problems somewhere else, for making some people angry, so for making some people live a miserable life because they gave you service and then you never paid them money. And then you come to your WhatsApp status and then you post that the only thing you want right now is peace of mind. You are an evil person. God hates you. God hates you. And that's why you never amount to anything. And that's why sometimes you go online and then you see people who have they have maybe achieved whatever they want in their life. They have money, they have some supercars, they have all of it. And then you hear that they died in their car, or they just died, or they live a miserable life, or that their woman left them. And then the only thing they do is that they keep ordering hookup. They keep ordering hookup. And then they ruin their life. All these things are happening to them because God hates them. God has looked into their soul and see that these people are crazy people. These people will never amount to anything. And God intentionally punished them for that. It's crazy how God will punish you for whatever bad thing you do. God will punish you. God will keep giving you signs that you need to stop this. You that is watching now, that maybe you are Mr. and Mrs. Tinder. You can't leave dating app. You are not going into dating app because maybe you are going to dating app because you are looking for a relationship. You are not looking for any relationship. And then you that is a woman that is entering into dating app, and then you said to your dating app that you are here for long-term relationship. You are here for long-term relationship. And then you put people in problem. Because there are some men who go into dating app hoping that they are going to find their partner of their life. And then because they came to your DM, because they saw on your DM that it has long-term relationship, and then they saw that you are beautiful, and then they came to your DM, and then instead of to say, hello, what is your name? This is my name. I'm interested in you. How are we going to meet up? What is your name? What is your father's name? And then you, instead of going into the route of trying to date somebody, you now start sending them messages like, do you want daybreak or short time? And because they have seen your picture, because they see that you are beautiful, and then you've now annoyed their thinking. You have annoyed their intention of saying hi to you. You have annoyed it from coming for long-term relationship into hookup. And then you have started chipping them your service that you offer daybreak and short time. And because they have seen how beautiful you are, you have tempted them. And then the people who had great mind, you have annoyed their great mind and then you have pushed them into sleeping with you for money. God hates you. God has looked into your soul. And because God has seen that you are an evil person, you will never leave that app. You will never leave those apps. And one day you are going to die of infection because God hates you. And God can't stand a day seeing you on this life. God super hates you. That's why nothing works for you. That's why you can't have peace of mind. You can't have a mind as calm as an ocean. That's why, some people look at me and then some people wonder, how am I living a great life? Oh, but you are living a great life and I think things are working out for you. How are you able to do it? How am I able to do it? How am I able to have a great body? How am I able to live a great life? How am I able to, everything is working out for me. I wake up in the morning, I pray to God, I believe in my hustle, and then I wear my clothes and I go to my store. And I go to my store every single day. I give a firm handshake to my customer. I say thank you for patronizing. I do all of these things, and God can't stand this but keep blessing me because He has looked into my soul and He has seen that I'm a great person. You know, when I started making money, when I made my first meal, when I became a millionaire, the first time that I made, I never enjoyed it alone. I never ate it alone. I gave some to some people in my family. I solved some people's problem. I gave some of my friends, some Timobata. Some of my friends that are Timobata fans. Timobata, how am I even saying it? Some Timobata. Timobata comprises some of my friends who are my team, who help me do one or two things. Some of them help me do some recordings when I'm outside. Some of them help me do my editing. So we are Timobata. They are Timobata. People who love me, my close friends. When I started making money, when I made my first 1M, I gave some of it to them. What's up, bro? How far? How you be? That you are living so place and you don't have steady lights. Okay, here is power bank. Use this money and buy power bank. How far? You on the other side? What's up now? This your business that is not okay. This is so money. Take this so money. This is what I do. They never begged me for it. I just solve people's problem. And God has looked into my soul and seen that I'm a great person. That if I'm able to, when I made my first million, if I'm able to, I'm a millionaire now, I can do whatever I want with my million. And yet I still remove some part of it to help other people's problem. And then God keeps blessing me. And then you look at my life and you look at how things are working out for me. And then you ask questions like, how am I doing this? How are things working out for me? It's working out for me because I'm a great person and because God loves me and God hates you. Do you know why God hates you now? Because you're an evil person. You are super evil person. Most people living in this country are evil person, evil people, evil souls. That's why somebody will come to your store, somebody will come to patronize you, and then instead of selling to the person at actual price, maybe something that you are selling for 20,000, instead of selling it for 20,000, use because maybe different customer come with different car, and then the person that came with Corolla, you sold it to him for 20,000, and then the person that came with AMG, you are selling it to the person for 25,000. Why are you doing some of this evil thing? And then you keep compounding evil stuff, and then it gets so much that God can't do anything but to take away your life. Take away your joy. Take away everything that gives you joy. Because there is no way you are going to be a misery to other people's life. And then you pray and you believe that you want peace of mind and you want your mind to be as calm as an ocean. How is your mind going to be as calm as an ocean when you are an evil person and when God hates you? God hates you. So after watching this now, after seeing Obata, after seeing some of these things that I've said, after listening to it, after digesting, and after jotting everything that I've said now, after jotting the point that I've dropped on this quick one now, what are you going to do moving forward? What are you going to do in order for God to love you? And I'll tell you what you are going to do. You are going to start by being a great person. You are going to start by being a great human being. Whether you are a woman watching or you are a man watching, you are going to start by being a great human being. And maybe, just maybe, if you do it intentionally, if you do it while believing, you remember, keep pushing, keep believing, your time will come. If you do it believing, if you do it, if you are trying to become a better person, and then you are doing it hoping that you are just going to see somebody on the road and then you gnash your teeth and say hi, good morning, while inside your soul you are an evil person, I'm telling you that God sees inside your soul. The human beings that you are trying to deceive, they only see your physical appearance, but God looks into your soul and God sees inside your soul, and God sees that, you know what, see this idiot that I'm trying to help. God is trying to help you, and then you are trying to scam God. You are trying to scam God into, oh, God, see me. See, I gave that person 10,000. You gave the person 10,000, but inside you are like, I hope you die with this 10,000. And God sees inside your soul and sees that you are a terrible person. And you will never amount to anything good in your life. You keep having scatter head. You keep having chaos on your doorstep. You remember, you keep having chaos and you never have peace in your soul because you are an evil person, because God hates you. God's pastor hates you, and He can't wait to eliminate you from this earth. That's why you keep suffering. That's why nothing will happen. Nothing good will happen in your life, because God hates you. So I'm super grateful for myself. I'm super grateful for my people. I'm super grateful for Timobata. I'm super grateful for the things that I have today. All these things that I have today, I had it because I believed in myself, and because I kept working, and because I kept pushing. Even the days it was difficult, even the days I never had solved, I kept calling my people. I kept calling my people. How far, mommy? I kept calling my mom. Hello, mom, how is it going? I need 500 so that I will buy pepper. And then she will give me 500 so that I'll bet. She's going to see this and she's going to laugh. I'm going to post this side on WhatsApp and she's going to laugh. The days you are giving me 500 to buy pepper, the days that my sister nicknamed me every day you buy pepper. Sometimes my sister will call me and say, this one you have not called to buy pepper. That's how terrible. I kept calling for small money. 500 to buy pepper, 200. I need money, 250 naira. I kept calling for money, and the money that I was, maybe 60% of the time I was not using it to buy pepper. I was using it to buy sub. I was using it to buy data so that I will be online, so that I will keep working, so that I will keep believing, so that I will keep being online, so that I will keep doing what I was doing. This quick one that I post on YouTube, sometimes it costs me 6 gig, sometimes it costs me 10 gig. All these things I do it with data. I need constant data. I believed in myself that even the days I had zero money, I needed to do something. I must do something. That's why this quick one that I drop, all these advice that I drop, you need to take it serious, because you don't know what goes behind all these videos that I make. It's not easy. It was not easy for me while growing up. When I started recently, when I started making this video, it was not easy for me, but yet I kept pushing. And then God looked into my soul and God saw that this person is a great person, and this person deserves an accolade. And then I made some money, and then I became a millionaire. And then some people that know me, they were like, Alpha, bro, things are not working out for you. I'm grateful. Congratulations. And then all of that, bro, how did you do it? And I'm never the type of person that, I will have information or I'll have updates and then I'll be hiding it from people. I'll never hide this from anybody. Do you want to know what I did? I will tell you. You want to know what I did? How far, bro? How did you make your first million and all of that? I will tell you. If I tell you now, are you going to do it? Or are you the type of person that if they give you update and then you'll be like, most people living in this part of the country, everybody wants update. Alpha, bro, what's the update? And okay, they have given you the update. This is what you are going to do. Do it in the morning, do it in the afternoon, do it in the night. Do it in the morning, do it in the afternoon, do it in the night. But how far? There was a time that I buried one of my uncle and then I was crying. Nobody cares. Do it in the morning, do it in the afternoon, do it in the night. Okay, I will do it. But then there was one time that my data finished, but then I don't know how to do it. Well, when I started doing my own, there were countless days that my data finished. And then I had to improvise. I had to call my parents, telling them that I need money to buy pepper. And then they gave me some money and I used it to buy pepper. And I use it to buy data. And then I must do it in the morning, do it in the afternoon, do it in the night. What are you doing? What effort? Somebody have given you update. Keep doing this thing, and within 1 year or within 2 years, it will pay you money. Just keep doing this thing. Believe in it. Believe in it and it will change your life. Are you doing it? They have given you the update. Are you doing it? Do it in the morning, do it in the afternoon, do it in the night. You are having malaria, your babe broke up with you, you had a terrible accident and you broke one of your leg. Nobody cares about you break your leg or you didn't break your leg. You need to complete your tasks for the day. In the morning, in the afternoon, in the night. Are you going to do it regardless of whatever is happening in your environment or whatever circumstances you are facing? Are you going to do it in the morning, do it in the afternoon, and do it in the night? Are you going to do it? Or are you going to pretend that, like most people, some people that have come to me and that they are like, Alpha, bro, my things are now working out for you. How do I join? How do you teach me? Just like I said, I'll never hide any update from you. I will tell you what I'm doing. I will tell you exactly how I'm doing it. I will give you suggestion. If you run into problem, use AI. Ask AI questions. AI, how do I do this? Okay, this person is doing this thing so way. How do I do my own? How do I do my own to replicate what this person is doing so that it will be different from what he's doing? And then that's one of the problems I was having with one of my guys. Okay, you need updates. You want to Alpha, how are you making money? I want to make money too. Okay, this is what you are going to do. Do this, do this, do this. I told you how to do. I told you how to do it. I never hid anything. I told you exactly how to do it. Do it like this, do it like this. I explained it at length. Taught you how to do it, and then you went to my bag, and then you started fishing on my river. God sees your soul. God sees all of these things. God sees your intention of doing all these things. And then things doesn't work out for you. And then you wonder why. And then you are like, village people are after you. No village people is after you. God has seen that you are an evil person. And when you finally make your money, you are going to become more evil person. And God has seen all of these things. and God has blocked your way, and then things are not working for you, and you are having a constant mental breakdown. Your mind is breaking down that Obata is things are working out for Obata. Obata is making money. Obata is progressing, and then you are not progressing. Why is it happening to you? Why are village people attacking you? I'm telling you that no village person is attacking you. It's because God has looked into your soul and He has seen that you are an evil person. And if you finally make that money, you are going to become more and more and more and more and more evil person. And God has blocked your way. God hates you. So there were a lot of people that I gave the update that I had. This is what I'm doing. This is how you are going to do it. If you do it like this, within a long time, before so time, you are going to start seeing results from the actions you are putting now. I've given you how to do it. Instead of to go out there, they have taught you how to do something. Instead of to go out there, find another river and fish with the update they have given you. You said okay, thank you. And then when the person turned back, you crawled like a donkey or like a tortoise. You crawled, hoping that the person will not see you. And then you went to their river, and then you cast your net, hoping to catch from their pond. And God sees everything. God sees everything. No matter if you are trying to hide yourself with your umbrella, you are trying to hide yourself under a duvet with your ugly babe that has her butts as smelly as a dead rat. And you think you are hiding, that the person will not see you. God sees you, and God sees that you are an evil person and you are a terrible person. Somebody gave you update, and then you are trying to fish at the person's pond. And because of that, God is punishing you. And then you are living a miserable life. And then you want to commit suicide. Commit the suicide, because when you commit the suicide, you are not even going to see God. You are going straight to hell, because God hates you. So watching this video that I'm making now, listening to all these things that I'm saying now, okay, but I've understood what you are saying. I've understood all of it. I'm sorry. God, please forgive me. How do I become a great person? You become a great person by amending your ways, by becoming a great person. You become a great person by becoming a great person. How do you become a great person? By amending your ways. How do you amend your ways? And I'll tell you. Maybe you are a business person, and then there are some people who have been buying stuff from you, or there are some people who have been bringing business to you. And then you promise them that, oh, you know what? This business, I'm going to deliver it in 12 hours. Deliver it in 12 hours. Start making small changes. You know, it's crazy how when you start making small changes, it starts compounding. You are Mr. Tinder. Mr. Dating app. The only thing you do is that you go on dating app, and then you keep changing women. They keep sucking your penis, and they keep sucking away your glory. Start taking small action. Start taking small action. Maybe you visit the app once every day. Start visiting once in a week, once in a month. Delete the app. Start taking small actions, and then it will compound. It will be compounding, and then before you know it, you see your life flying on the upward spiral. Just like I told you, Obato of Enugu State, a professional and a certified life coach. By following this channel, by following Obato of Enugu, I'm going to point your life to upward spiral. I'm going to point your life, and I'm going to redirect your life to upward spiral. I'm going to make you to be the next guy with ease. You remember? I'm going to help you be the next guy with ease. You are going to be the next guy with ease. How are you going to be the next guy with ease? You're going to be the next guy with ease because your next guy might not be following me. You might be the only person that is following me in your business line, maybe in your market line or in your street line. You might be the only person that is following Obato of Enugu State. And therefore, you are consuming all my information. You are consuming the things I'm telling you in real time. You are consuming all of it. And your neighbors are not consuming it. Your neighbors do not know what they can do to change their life from the evilness they are, the way that God hates them. They might not know what to do in order for God to like them. But because you are following me, because you have information that I'm posting, now you stand a better chance ahead of them. And then you can take action. You know, if you listen to all these things and you don't take action, and you are like, oh, you know what? Obata talks too much. Oh, Obata, calm down. You don't know what's up. If you listen to all these things and you don't take action, then what's the sense? What's the sense of staying up late, doing all these things, taking information? Okay, you have heard what Obata have said. Obata has tried to remember. Only Obata will point you in the right direction. I'm the only person on the internet that will point you in the right direction. If you look at some of these people that started giving advice, you see that, you know, at the end of the day, they drift away. Because this type of content that I do now, it's difficult to, I'm not going to lie, it's difficult to have, you know, plenty of viewers. It's difficult to have people that, a lot of viewers. That's the end goal of all these creations and all of these people that, no, I'm not going to lie to you. At the end of the day, the essence of people who set up camera, who set up their thing and make shows, is so that more people will watch it. And then the people who started off doing shows like this, who started off trying to do motivations and give people advice, who started off, and they saw that, they're not getting clicks, they post video, they get 30 views, they get 20 views, and then the second they posted something about comedy, about doing something crazy, they got 1 million views. And since that time, they have been doing crazy stuff, because they have seen that in this economy, in the world of now, everybody is super addicted to crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Everybody wants to watch crazy stuff. Everybody wants to watch you remove your clothes, wear boxers, twist your boxers one side, and be doing like a certain group of people and be doing some crazy nonsense. That's what everybody's in. Everybody wants entertainment. And I have refused to be a person to do any entertainment, anything. I will only tell you things that matter. I will only give you information about things that will help push your life to upward spiral. That is what I believe in, and that is what I stand for. I will never drift away. Only Obata will point you in the right direction. Only me will point you in the right direction. Because the people who started off with the aim of trying to point people in the upward direction, and they started, and all of a sudden, their views went down, their views dipped, and then they stopped pointing people in upward to the right direction, and they started doing comedy. They started doing all this fucking haha, all this degeneracy, all these things that will never help your soul, all these things that will never, what is the essence of comedy to the society? How does comedy help the society become better? All this nonsense, crazy stuff. I went on my Instagram and I unfollowed a lot of people who are doing comedy. All these latest skit makers, that what are they even skitting? What content are they even making? Most people now, they are trying to copy some group of people. They wear boxers, they twist their boxers to one side, and then they say they are doing skits. And then you watch all these things, you consume all this content, and then you wonder why you are a retarded, why you are a crazy person. You are a crazy person because the type of content you consume has made you crazy. I don't even blame those people that make those type of content, because when you are making reasonable content, you are not watching, you are not clicking. The second they started doing crazy nonsense, I was watching one on Instagram, and then the moment I watched it for like 20 seconds, I said, you know what? This is not the life I want. I can't be consuming nonsense like this. And then I unfollowed the person. You are doing content, you are doing comedy, and then you raise your clothes up, you hold something, and then you are shaking your ass. And then another girl, she was doing like mumu, so that's one song. And then they put all those sound effects, ha 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 ha, all those nonsense. You consume all this nonsense content, and you wonder why you are a retarded person, and you are a retarded person. So I said fuck all to all those nonsense people. Fuck all. What do they do to the society? How do they help make society better? What information are they giving you? Are they telling you how to make money? Are they telling you how to become a great person? Are they pointing you to the right direction? No, they are not doing any of those things. Only Obata will point you in the right direction. I'm the only person that will tell you this is what's up, this is what's going on, this is how to become a great person. Delete that thing that you are. Delete all those dating apps. You are not going there to date anything. You are all those people. They are hook up people. That's what they are doing there. I am telling you information. I'm the only person in Nigeria now that's genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, that genuinely want to see you at the top. I'm the only person in Nigeria that want to see you at the top. I'm the only person. I guarantee you that I might be one of the top 10 people on earth as of now that genuinely want to see you that I don't know. I've never seen you before. I'm one of the top 10 person on this earth that genuinely want to see your life going up. And because of that, because God has looked into my soul, and because God has seen that I'm a great person, that's why God keep blessing me. That's why I don't even need to try anything much hard. I just need to wake up, go to store, and then random people will come to my store and give me clothes. I don't even try anything more, because God has seen that I'm a great person, and God loves me, and God hates you. So after consuming my content now, after consuming this video that I've done now, I expect you to try and become better. Try and become a great person. And God will look into your soul for the second time. God will give you a one last chance. And one last chance. And I hope that after seeing this video, I hope you don't fumble it. God will give you one last chance. One last chance. One last dance. And I hope you don't fumble it. And maybe in so doing, your life is going to go to upward spiral. And God will love you. The universe will reward you. And then when you start doing something, things will start working out for you. So I'll play the Obata and see you guys on the next one.
Obata is here. Bang. Obata is cooking. Skrrr. Boys are running. Also, alphabets are trembling. Your baby sharing the pants. Smelly pants are bowing. Cause Obata is here.